Hello, Taylor here and Marvin, and today we worked on place part 2. So last time we worked on place, there was a couple of things that we noticed that we wanted to change. The first one being his original place, the one over here, you can't see it. That one, we noticed that he kind of lays on it kind of half-ass. We want him to actually get on the place and stay on the place. So that's when we recommended getting an elevated cot like this. They sell these at TJ Maxx and Marshalls, but you're probably going to have to go online, and we're going to send you some links on ones that we have found on elevated cots. But the point is, it's elevated, there's air flowing through it. He's a long-haired dog, so he may feel uncomfortable being on the cushioned surface for long periods of time, which is fair, and it is New Orleans, so it will get hot very soon. So we need a place where he will feel comfortable enough to stay no matter the environment that we are in. So we brought Gio's, her lovely contraption of a cot.
It's right a ghetto cot.
It's a great cot. You know,
look, it has a shade, but it's just failing.
Work. So
yeah.
Back to the point I'm trying to make about her cot is that it works really well for him. He actually seems to really enjoy being elevated on this, which is really good to see. That means when you do buy one, that will be a good place. And the whole point is wanting to go to the place and actually stay in the place like he's doing right now. He has one paw off, but he's still way more relaxed than we've ever seen him. So, place part 2. I actually named place today because he started doing it very consistently. I pointed at it, he went to it. I am walking around the cot to kind of guide him to the place. Again, these are right here, this makes it a little confusing. So I want to help him out, but once these are gone with your cot, he's going to understand to just go after I point. So now we've named it, he does it consistently. So after I've named it and he's done it consistently, I started adding time to it and distractions. We worked on the 3 Ds without training. 3 Ds being duration, distraction, and then distance. Can he handle being on his place for a long period of time? Yes, he can. He's doing it right now. I didn't ask him to do it, but he's doing it right now. After that, can he handle a distraction while being on the place? If moving my backpack, that's a distraction. Good job, he stayed. So I'm going to give him a treat for that. Maybe me walking this way abruptly. Good job, he did it. And right there, that's actually the final D. I talked about distraction, which is me messing with stuff, making noises. But the final D is distance, sorry. I walked away abruptly. I'm adding this between me and the dog. This is very hard for a lot of behaviors, as you can imagine. It's actually the last part of place in making it more advanced. So what we hope to see in the future is that when people come in, no matter what's going on, he is on his place, doing what he's supposed to do, not investigating, not making them uncomfortable and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Do it again. Get free. So you're going to stay on there.
You cheating?
Come on. I'm going to help you out.
Oh, you like this one, huh?
He does like it. You can tell. He's staying on it, which means he does like it. We want to kind of meet the dog in the middle ground. Yes, we want you to stay in the place, but we want to find a place comfortable enough that you do want to stay on it. Place. Oh, good. That was the best one yet. Notice I'm only saying it one time and I'm keeping my hand out and very obvious. I'm not like, please. I'm trying to make sure that it's very outward and it's very obvious. Waiting on him to see what he's going to do. He has one paw off. I want to see if he's actually going to stay on it after he's done doing his Marvin thing, which is looking for treats. Looks a little uncomfortable, sir. You in any place? Good boy. Trust your instincts. If it looks like he's not going to stay, he's probably not going to stay. So guide him to it, give him treats when he does do it. Now I'm going to start moving away. The good thing about place is that you don't have to say stay. We are going to condition place enough to where place is a stay without you having to say anything. There's no extra cue, nothing like that. It's just that when we say place, you gotta stay on it until we free you. This way of training really makes it easy. If we have to break down place has several different behaviors. It has sit, it has down, it also has stay. If I said sit down, stay, and place, that's like 4 cues I'm saying in a moment. That's too much. I will confuse him. Meanwhile, if I teach him place means you lay on the mat and you stay there until you can get off, then that's when he's gonna say, okay, I'll stay on this mat until you say I get off. I hope that makes sense. All right, sir, I'm gonna make it much harder now. So being turned away from me makes it much harder for him, but that's good. I need him to place no matter what's going on. I'm gonna circle back and give him treats often. Good boy. I am using get some cheese, which is a very high value treat, but it's not as high value as hot dogs. So I'm happy that he's actually staying, even though, let's see if he does it. I don't really expect him, so I actually think he's going to, and he did. Good job. Good boy. I'm going to try to escape. This is and distractions. Gonna be weird. Good boy. Good job. Good job. As you can imagine, there's many things you can do to make place more difficult for him. That being said, he did really good today. We're really excited about his place behavior that he's showing right here. Practice as shown. Try to see how long you can get him to stay for first. Then start adding maybe minor distractions without being too far away from him. Maybe jiggle this. And then after that, try adding distance to it. I will say the hardest thing for him to accept right now is people walking out and slamming the gate like this. But I think with the conditioning we've done, he's starting to understand he has to stay there no matter what happens. Good
Okay,
boy,
good boy.
Good job. Well, that is the session for today. He did really good. If you have any questions, let us know, and see you later. Bye.